For those of you that know things about septic, you know there's a house, there's a septic tank, and there's a drain field. Drain field being the key and operative word here. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and let you guys take a look at the customer's house, and I'll show you what's going on. Well, right here, that's the clean out. So we got the house, we got the clean out, which is the white cap, and then we come over here, and there's the 2 lids to the septic tank, green. But then let's look, what's out here? What is all of that? Well, that is not a drain field. That is a drain forest. And there's a problem with that, and that is that while the roots of all these trees are going to be sucking up the effluent and the nutrients and really, helping the system get rid of water, that's going to be a short-lived thing. And short-lived is a relative term, okay? So this house has been here for about 20 years, and it's just now experiencing the problems that come with having trees in the drain field. And what that is as the trees roots grow into the drain field pipes, they're gonna begin to occlude it and clog it. As we went and looked at the lines that run down through the forest, and we ran cameras in those lines, what we found was that they are very much now starting to block up with roots, which would explain why the customer's having a backup. Now, what could have been done prior to having this problem to prevent it? Well, we could have put copper sulfate in the tank to kill those roots. We could have cut some trees down. We could have, well, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. There's a reason why they call it a drain field and not a drain forest. The forest is gonna jack it up. Now, at the end of the day, I'll get paid to fix it, all right? It doesn't really matter to me, but I wish people would take the preventative steps so that they didn't have to pay me thousands of dollars to come in and redo stuff. Maybe you don't want to take out all the trees. Maybe if we flip this around, we leave that tree, but we trim out some of these bushes. Maybe some of these bushes go away. Over there, you can kind of see a bit of a tree has fallen, all right? Maybe we get rid of that, or we find the dead trees before they fall and have a tree company come in and take them out so that that timber event doesn't really damage the drain field. The other thing is while this is a forest, a lot of times people consider it not their yard, okay? So this person considers this to be their yard, and they consider this not really to be their yard. And because of that, they don't clean the leaves off, and they don't clean the leaves off, so vegetation doesn't grow, and that vegetation not growing really negatively affects how well that drain field is gonna work. You want grass, you want low to the ground stuff. You don't want big giant trees. You definitely don't want shrubs, okay? Shrubs are just gonna knot that drain field up in roots. It's absolutely ridiculous. But try to keep the leaves clear on your septic drain field. Even if it's in your yard, get out there in the fall and clean those leaves off. And here's another little tidbit, and I'll show you this right here. There we got some gutter downspouts, right? And if we follow that around, it goes right on top of the drain field. Now listen, probably the best thing to do is to take those gutter downspouts and direct that water away from the drain field. So if we take a look at this house, we've got gutter downspout, and coming towards me is a drain field. What if we redirected it that way into the forest, perpendicular to where it normally was going? We would send it down that hill, and it wouldn't affect the septic drain field. So a lot of this is just knowing where the water is going to go and giving your system every chance to be successful. So, little tidbit, drain field versus a drain forest out here in the mountains of Western North Carolina. You guys have an absolutely wonderful day, and I hope this helps answer some septic questions you guys might have.